Freedom Honor Flight successfully completed its 26th trip to our nation's capital on Saturday. It's a time for area veterans to experience the memorials in Washington, D.C. built in their honor. Two brothers and Vietnam-era veterans from Westby shared the experience together. And News 19's Mike Biermeister tagged along to show you how this trip brought their whole family closer together.
We didn't do this for glory or for accolades or for thank yous. That wasn't our purpose.
We will take their flags to Washington, D.C.
A chance to remember, reflect, and understand their own sacrifices and the sacrifices of others on the 26th Freedom Honor Flight. Each veteran going with a guardian. For brothers Cliff and Curt Bakkum of Westby, they not only had each other, they each had one of their children with them. Curt and his daughter Jenna, Cliff and his son Brian. Cliff is about 9 years older than Curt. He served in the Air Force from 1962 to 1966. Curt served in the Army from 1968 to 1972 in Vietnam. He spent Saturday with 105 other veterans and their guardians, each person taking away something different. From the Vietnam Memorial,
It just hits you like a ton of bricks. There's so many thousand names here, and every one of them has a story of their own, families of their own.
to seeing Abraham Lincoln up close and personal.
You've always seen it in movies and things like that, to be able to see it in real life. That was pretty cool.
And share that with your father.
Share it with Dad, yeah. I got pictures of him in front of it, so.
All in the pouring rain.
To be able to see him see these things that he's never seen before, it's kind of emotional.
Seeing these iconic monuments also helps spark discussion between these fathers and their children.
I never understood why this isn't something that you wanted to talk about. Your time in in service was not something that we talked about at all. And I think I understand maybe a couple different reasons why that might be now.
Knowing what he did, I mean, sacrifice to join the Air Force. I asked him if he regretted it. He said absolutely not. So it was just the emotion of being able to share some of that with him.
Coming from a place where talking isn't easy and hearing thank you is even harder.
There's a part of me that says it's unnecessary because I was never looking for any kind of thank you. I didn't need that. I had done my job and I was satisfied with that.
The Freedom Honor Flight is a chance to feel appreciated and finally welcomed home for some.
Get rid of the bitterness. There's no reason for it. You've got people out there that support you.
A chance to realize the impact that these veterans have made on the lives of strangers, friends, and family.
While you don't want thanks, the legacy of what you're leaving and teaching to your kids and your grandkids I didn't even know what I was learning. I just knew that I learned to serve and that I found joy in serving. And I'm finally starting to understand why. And seeing it in my kids, too.
A new sense of pride felt for these two brothers from Westby, and a new sense of connection with their kids and with their families. From Washington, D.C., I'm Mike Biermeister, News 19.